So what's going on, guys? My name is Mr. Dalek JD, and Treyarch has just dropped a bombshell on us. We have the Dempsey's memory trailer here for you. This is the final memories trailer in the segment of the 4 characters. We're going to play this, and I'll come back afterwards to briefly break it down. But drop the video a like rating. Let's get hyped.
Field report. Final entry. Well, this is it. The end game. I know what I have to do. Richtofen's barely holding it together. I've got to believe he can go the extra mile. None of us really know how this is going to play out. But we all know it's the only way forward. We can only hope that our souls may find a better future.
Now, holy hell, that was probably the shortest memories trailer we've gotten out of the 4, but that doesn't mean it didn't have a huge impact. We start off with Dempsey saying field report, final entry. We learn in Gorad Krovi that the field reports were just something inside of Dempsey's mind and that no one is actually listening to him. He's always been a very loyal soldier, and this is the final entry as he knows now no one is listening, but this is almost his own field report to himself. Like, he's telling himself what needs to be done, and he says, well, this is it. This is the end game, which is just, oh my god, just hearing those words and the fact we're getting revelations very soon sends chills down my spine. This is the final frontation of Black Ops 3 Zombies, my friends. He says he knows what he has to do, which is extremely interesting because it doesn't seem that has been present since the souls have been released from the summoning key. Richtofen hasn't said anything to the characters on what is happening next, but Dempsey somehow already has some insight into what is going to happen in the final map. He mentions Richtofen's barely holding it together. And we know throughout every single map so far, Richtofen keeps repeating himself of the series of events that he has to do involving himself and getting this mission completed, such as building the vessel for Maxis, and that he's inducing the 115 delusions, which is just making his brain even more messed up every single time they travel. So if Richtofen's in this state, it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out in Revelations. He says we gotta believe we can go the extra mile. None of us know how this is going to play out, and he's holding the blood vials in his hand in the camera angle here. So with that in mind, it is essential that the blood vials are going to be used in Revelations at some point. We aren't quite sure yet what the purpose of them are, but it seems Dempsey knows they're going to be used, but he has no idea why they're going to be used and how this is all going to play out. And he says we know it is the only way forward, and we can only hope our souls find a better future. And we see the soul of Dempsey 1.0 staring him in the face, which is crazy. We know that all those souls that were in the summoning key, Dempsey, Nikolai and Takeo, have been sent up into the house, and that could be his soul right there inside the house. It's apparent during the Horizon Drag end cutscene that Dempsey seemed to have some sort of real deep connection with the original version of himself, something that we haven't seen with the other characters, so it's nice to see that homage again in this memories trailer. But holy hell, guys, the hype is real. We've got this, we've also got Infinite Warfare Zombies hype. There is just a lot of Zombies hype going on, and if you aren't already subscribed to make sure you don't miss out on the next bit of hype Zombies intel, then you really need to subscribe by clicking down below. But if you enjoyed the video, drop it a like rating, let me know all your thoughts about what this trailer could suggest, and I'll catch you in another video very soon.